Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Brooklyn Nets in their house, Barclays Center. So for Brooklyn, their last game, a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. That's why IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shooter.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He just doesn't like it.
BYB, what's your butt?
The Clippers coming in from out of town for this one. An interconference game today. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at the Nets. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
And right now for Brooklyn, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
And the Clippers starting 5. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. J.J. Redick is out there with Udrich. And it's Simmons in at the 3 slot. Well, everyone knows that Freak is a product of New York. And whenever he is here playing, his family always makes the effort to come out and see him play.
Yep, you can always find his mom and dad, Kevin, somewhere in the stands when he plays in New York. And that's understandable. They supported his journey from where it started to where he is now, and they continue to help him along the way.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Brook Lopez. Here's Griffin, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Johnson can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he gets it to go. Now Jack. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wasted no time on that one. Redick's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Jack, and it's in after a nice pass off the right side. Jack's got his first bucket in this one. Clippers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Jordan the screen. Simmons passes to Griffin. No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here. making 40% so far to start out the game. And Jack, here we go. Shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Simmons. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Clippers leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Simmons. Off target with his 3. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Robinson. No luck. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
And even though one side played postseason basketball and the other stayed at home, you wouldn't have known it in their matchups. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And Udrih kicks to Simmons. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the Clippers have possession, following the miss by Thomas Robinson. 5 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
And that last replay courtesy of Peel. And Lopez gets it to go. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Simmons. 6 points for him. At the elbow, Griffin. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Jack. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Simmons dishes to Griffin. He kicks to Reddick. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Simmons. Picked by Griffin. Simmons passes to Griffin. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Check with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Reddick. The feed to Simmons. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Kicks it to Johnson. 14 feet away. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Reddick dishes to Jordan. Releases. He's good with the little jumper in close. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been dominant over the last month. First in shooting percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. White, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Simmons following the basket by Brook Lopez. And Simmons kicks to Griffin. He dishes it to Crawford. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, the defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that. Those are the kinds of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Jarrell Wright. The drive by Jordan. On the left block, they grab their own miss. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons. He's got 6, and that one's good. Simmons got 8 points.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Wright. They trail by 9 points.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Picked by Griffin. Simmons passes to Griffin. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And Sloan kicks to Johnson. Wright sets a screen. Johnson can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Anderson up top, defended by Griffin. Johnson the screen. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pocket 4. Cranes the three-pointer.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Clippers leading by 6. Crawford right side. Stolen by Anderson. Tipped. Crawford dishes to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wright sets a screen. Sloan passes to Wright. Pass to Sloan. Fires the 3. Crawford with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Dishes it to Simmons. Screen by Smith to the middle. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Clippers shooting their first free throws here tonight. He's off on the front. Woolridge is checked in for Smooth.